What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Black Rocket Open Esports Play sessions here. Today, we are going to be doing Battle Royale. We're going to be running some Battle Royale games. However, before we do get into that, I do first want to mention blackrocket.com/online. We do got some free content and we got some premium content for you guys up on this website. Again, this is because we are all going to be home because of the coronavirus, because of everything going on. So we did want to get some stuff up there for you. Now, the first thing is going to be the virtual open houses. Now, we did our last one last night. However, if you do want to check them out, just look for virtual open houses on our YouTube videos. You're already on the YouTube page, youtube.com/BRP clips. So just go to videos and then look for the open houses and you will find them and you will be good to go. And then again, we do have the open play esports sessions every weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing Sembly on some days, Battle Royale on other days, and then we're going to get into Rocket Kart Racers maybe a little bit further down the road. Premium content is going to be our classes, our sampler classes, self-guided VR quest, and the teacher coaching session. So those are going to be more similar to the experience that you kind of get over the summer. And again, just to remind everyone that our registration does open up tomorrow for our June classes. So if you are interested in taking classes with us over the summer, especially early on in the summer, make sure you do sign up. Those sign-ups start on tomorrow. So again, that's Black Rocket. That's blackrocket.com/online. So when we do these open esports play sessions, you do have to go to blackrocket.com/esports. And now this is kind of the launch page for Sembly and Battle Royale. So today we are going to be doing Battle Royale. So the first thing that you have to do is go to blackrocket.com/esports and then click on Play Now right under this Battle Royale banner. That's going to bring up this page where now you can download it for Windows, download it for Mac, and it also has a nice little controls thing. It does show you the controls in-game also. However, this is like a nice little graphic that you guys could use to also kind of see all the controls. So for me, I'm going to go download Windows because, again, I do have a Windows computer. And now when I do click on that, it's going to open up this Ignite link. And now this sort of is like Google Drive. So you are able to download things from here. All you have to do is click on the little checkbox and then press download selected. Now, once that is downloaded, all you have to do is locate the downloaded folder. And now that is a zip folder. So if you have taken any classes with us, you should know about zips. You should know how to unzip, extract files, how those all work. Again, if you don't know where it does download to, if you are on Chrome, you could click the top 3 dots in the top right corner, go to downloads, go to open file location, and you will be good to go. Once you do locate that zip, you just right click and then press extract all. And now just a little cheat code for you guys. If you are on blackrocket.com/esports and you do go over to this Battle Royale section, you can click on directions. And now this is going to help you sort of guide you through the process on how to get it all set up because, again, it's not too hard, but it is a little bit harder than Sembly, which, again, is just in the browser. However, if you do follow these instructions, you should be good to go. And yeah, that's going to be it for the explanations. Again, we are playing Battle Royale today, so we are going to give everyone a little bit of time to get set up before we do hop into it. But again, once you do have Battle Royale open, it will look like this. Again, you don't need to really... It's super duper easy to make an account. All you have to do is create an account, username, password. You don't even need an email. However, an email is going to be useful if you do forget your password frequently or you do forget your username or something like that. So there are benefits to having the email. So our first room code is actually going to be friends. And now when you do open up Battle Royale, all you have to do is really just type the 7-letter room code up at that top bar right there and then press join as player. That's really it. All you have to do is do play and then press that room code in. If you do want to play later on, you can always do quick play, and if anyone else is playing, it will match you up in a game with those people. So again, I joined as a spectator because I will be casting this game. However, we do have 4 people in already. We do got OK Boomer, Dave Test, ODK, and Known as Baked Goods all in here. So we are, again... going to give a little bit more time for people to try and hop in and to join because it does look like some people are new, so it will take a little bit longer for them to get set up. So we are going to give it a couple more minutes. And again, if you guys aren't familiar, make sure you do check out that controls graphic that we had up on the Battle Royale launch page. And if you do need any more help getting set up, if something's not working, you can always let us know in the YouTube chat, and we can help you guys get this set up. So right now we do got 5 out of 9 players. Look like Case Awesome also joined. So we do got a nice little, nice game coming along so far. So we are actually going to get underway right now with our 5 out of 9 player game. Again, we do have some spots open, so if it is taking you guys a little bit longer to get set up, you could always hop into the next game, no problem. These games are pretty short. They don't really last longer than 10 minutes, so you will be good to go on that next one. So here's going to be a nice little overview of the map. Again, we got the volcano with tons of lava, and we also have the island. So we kind of have a big contrast right there between the water and the lava. Got the big little snow mountain over here. We also have this yellow area that I never know what that is because it just looks just yellow. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen any yellow ground like that. Maybe it's a farmland. I'm not sure. But again, it does look like there are some buildings there, so that is not the case. Oh, it's a desert. Okay, so we got a little bit of a desert. So we do got a nice little variety of the maps, and again, something that I do like is that we do have a lot of variety with these maps. So we do have people send maps into us, and then when they send those maps into us, we kind of put them into a Battle Royale build. And then when we play games like this, it sort of randomly selects 9 different maps. So there's more than 9 maps. So every single game is going to be different. It's going to have a different variety of maps. Sometimes you will get a map. Sometimes you won't get a map. Sometimes you won't see a map for 5 games in a row. It is pretty crazy how that all works out. And over the summer, we do accept more maps based on people that are taking the Battle Royale course. So if you are interested in that, if you are interested in game design, make sure you look into that. So again, we are going to get started. Looks like we got Case Awesome by the lava over here. Looks like they are red. So again, we're going to see who's able to get some wands first, because it is very important to get a wand off the bat, because you don't spawn in with one. Actually, you may spawn in with the stick. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think you spawn in with the stick. But you do spawn in with your wand that is able to drain magic from objects. And now that is what you use to build. So that is what you use to get your materials. And you harvest the color out of different objects. And then you are able to build your stairs, your walls, and your floors and ceilings. So we do got OK Boomer coming in, opening up a chest. We got Dave Test also has a nice little wand. ODK looks like they're still looking. Known as Baked Goods found one. And K saw some. Not sure if they saw that chest over there. Maybe it was a duped chest. Maybe a little trick one. So they are still going to be on the hunt for a wand. Now there is a wand over to their left right there that is going to be a cane wand. Not sure if they spotted that, because again, they have a little bit of a different view than us. However, Dave Test looks like they are chasing them down, but those orbs are not going to reach. However, it does look like some of them might. Oh, and Dave Test does take down Case Awesome before Case Awesome is able to get a wand. So that is very unfortunate. So we do got ODK. Looks like they are still on the hunt for a wand. This is a pretty rough spot to land. However, it does look like there is a chest over there. So they should be able to scoop up a wand. If they so choose. However, again, it does not look like they may have spotted that. And it does look like they do turn around, so they probably were looking around them. And we do got OK Boomer and Dave Test now duking it out. Looks like this is going to be a tough battle. However, OK Boomer is able to take down Dave Test. That was a very close quarters battle as well. So props to OK Boomer on being able to take down Dave Test. Dave Test was the one who eliminated Case Awesome. So OK Boomer got vengeance on his friend. And now we got another close quarters encounter between Known as Baked Goods and OK Boomer, with Known as Baked Goods able to kind of scoop up that battle right there, because I believe OK Boomer was a little bit low on health, so Known as Baked Goods was able to come in there, close quarters with that scatter wand, really hard to beat if you do have full health. So Known as Baked Goods was able to get the better end of the battle that time. So we are down to our final two. We got Known as Baked Goods and ODK. However, I'm not. ODK is scaring me right now because again, I'm not sure if they do have a wand. So they may be going into this. Oh, they do have a wand. Okay, perfect. So they do have a wand. Not sure. I believe that one that they are using is one of the lower end wands. And then you got Known as Baked Goods coming in here with the scatter wand. So this is going to be a scary fight for ODK. I hope that they are able to pull it out because Known as Baked Goods, you always got to root for the underdog, you know? So when someone does have a less good wand, a worse wand, you do want to kind of root them on, hope they could pull out the win. So we are going to see what goes on right here. It looks like ODK is building. Now, ODK has come in here a lot of times, so big thank you to ODK for the support. And this may be one of the first times I have seen the music building, so they are growing as players, so that's awesome to see. And then again, we do got ODK building over with Known as Baked Goods building up. However, they are below right now. And another thing that you do want to know if this is your first time watching Battle Royale, you don't actually take fall damage. So if you do knock a structure down, the player on top will not take any fall damage like that right there. So Known as Baked Goods did not take any fall damage right there. However, they are trying to break ODK's structure. Or really the structure that they built that ODK is now on. So they are trying to get ODK back down. However, they may just try to build up and catch them like that. However, I do think they are just going to try to knock them down. Again, that is a pretty clever strategy. ODK now falling down. So this is going to be our final duel right here. Both players using the automatic wands. Really hard to tell who's going to come out on top right here. However, we do got Known as Baked Goods using that scatter wand. ODK able to dodge some of those. That could put them in a huge advantage because I know that the scatter wand does take up a lot of mana. And Known as Baked Goods whiffing another shot. Ooh, however, they do get a lot off. And Known as Baked Goods is able to take the win right there. So they did miss a couple of shots. ODK was able to kind of dodge a couple of those projectiles. However, Known as Baked Goods was able to just keep on going. Keep using that scatter wand, spamming mouse 1, and was able to take the win. So shout out to Known as Baked Goods on winning the first game of the day, and we are gonna get right on into a different lobby. Hopefully everyone who was getting set up is able to get in here now, and our code is going to be play now. So that is going to be our room code. Again, if you do want to join, you just type in play now at the top where it says the room code, and then you press join as player and you will get in. So again, that was a really good game. Really did come down to the wire right there. ODK was sort of in the matrix for a little bit, but then they fell out of it because Known as Baked Goods was just hammering mouse 1 on that scatter wand. It's really hard to dodge those, especially when so many projectiles come out. So you got 4 out of 9 players. We are going to see if anyone else does hop in. So we are going to give it a little bit more time. We're going to see if anyone else does hop in. And we will start this in a little bit. So it does look like we have our returning 5 from the last game. All 5 players back in action. And it looks like we are going to give about a little bit of time. Maybe like 30 more seconds. Half a minute. So again, if you guys do want to join in, you can feel free to download Battle Royale. Again, it is free. It's a free game. And you will be able to play with us. We'll be able to get a feel for the game, and it will be fun. It's always fun when we got more people in here. So again, thank you guys for watching. And it looks like we are going to get started. So we are going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we do get the first overview of the map as well, while the players are loading in. So we do get a little bit of a sneak peek before they get in. So again, we got that volcano with the lava up in the top right, and then we got another volcano in the top middle. The part that I like most about that is that they have that kind of crystal pit right there next to the volcano over to the left. It just looks really cool. Very, very well done. And then in that left middle section, I do remember that map all the time. Again, I mentioned this every stream because there's the 2 snow mountains and then a bridge that is going across, and the bridge on the mini map just looks like a gray block. However, it is very detailed in the game. It's so funny to see, especially on the mini map. And something, speaking of the mini map, that I did notice that I thought was a really, really nice touch is that when you drain color out of objects, if they're really large, it will show up on the mini map that you are draining that color. So we did see that, I believe, on Monday Tuesday, when someone was draining the color out of the big floating dice block. We haven't seen it yet today, but someone did drain the color out of that, and it drained the color on the mini map too. So I like how it is a dynamic mini map right there. It looks really, really cool. And then it kind of looks like we got a big crater over in that bottom left section, and then some sort of islands going on in that bottom middle. So we are going to let this load for a little bit. It did take a little bit longer to load last time as well. Not sure if it's because we had too many people or maybe someone's internet is hanging. So again, make sure that your game is in focus, because sometimes it will not load if you do have it kind of in the background, because it does wait for all players to load in before the game does start. And sometimes if you have it in the background, it will hang. So you do want to always make sure that that is front and center. So we may be in for a restart. It does look like some of our players did leave, so we are going to get a quick little restart. And again, if you guys get hung up right there, press escape, and then you're gonna have to exit Battle Royale, but then just reopen it, relaunch it, and you will be good to go. So again, this time when we do load in, make sure that everyone does have the game in focus, because we do want to make sure that we do get a nice game going off for you guys. We don't want another one to hang. So again, we will get another room code for you guys. So our new room code is going to be let's go with 2 O's. So let's go, technically. So we do got let's go is going to be our room code. So again, if you guys do want to hop in, just make sure you relaunch Battle Royale and then type in let's go as the room code, or let's go as the room code. Let's go. Oh. So it does look like I do have to restart, because for some reason I have to. So we are taking a little bit of a technical timeout. However, I will have my Battle Royale back up and running for you guys in 2 short seconds. Again, it takes little to no time to get everything set up. Really nice, very convenient as well. So here we go. Battle Royale is relaunching. And here we go. So do sign in. I am good. Here we do. We got less goo, and then I will join the spectator, and now I'm in. Now I'm working. So there you go. So we got Starburst, Case Awesome, Get Bread, ODK, and Dave Test. ODK, Case Awesome, and Dave Test were in last two. With Starburst and Get Bread being new players. So very nice, very nice. So we are gonna give it a couple more seconds before we do launch into the game. And here we go. We are getting underway right now. So let's get a little bit of a quick little overview of the map. We have the dragon up in the top left. I do like the dragon. Very detailed dragon. Looks just very, very crisp. We do got that volcano coming in again. That volcano has been in every map. We got the volcano right next to it also with that crystal that I pointed out last time. And now that bottom left is going to be a nice little castle area with the top right being kind of a walled off zone. So that is a little complex because sometimes it's in the middle, so it makes it really tough to cross through. However, of course, you could build over the wall, and you could also go through the little gaps that are in there. And of course, in the middle, we got the islands, a little bikini bottom going on right there. And then, yeah, we got some other, this map is a little bit plain. This one is actually pretty cool. It's sort of like a big, like, treehouse kind of jungle gym area. It's pretty cool. That's not really the great word to describe it, but it's kind of just up in some mountains and trees, and it's really cool. And then we do have another bit of a plain map towards the top. But again, we do like those plain maps. They do lead to some pretty intense duels as well. So we got a lot of people landing at this castle right now. So we're going to have a lot of action. We have 3 people really, really close together. So we're going to monitor this, and we're going to let our other guys kind of just hang out. So Case Awesome able to get a chest over here. I don't believe they are close by. Starburst, Dave Test, and Get Bread are all on the race to see who gets the first chest. Oh, never mind. Starburst actually was able to get the first chest, with Dave Test now trying to get one. I'm not sure if they were able to grab anything from that chest. Oh, they were able to. They were able to, and I believe they got a really, really good wand. Is that a scatter wand? Oh, whoa. Okay, so Dave Test was able to take down whoa. Okay, so Dave Test was able to take down his opponent very, very quickly. I believe that was Starburst. So Dave Test was able to take down Starburst after Starburst was chasing them around. So that is always good to see. We had a quick turn of events right there with Dave Test being able to pull out the victory, even though things were not looking good. So Dave Test, now we do know that they have some good wands under their inventory right now. They do have the scatter wand, and they do have, it looks like, an orb wand. So they got some power. ODK looks like they just picked up an orb wand right now with that cane wand. And we have talked about it before, but the orb wand seems to be one of the more powerful wands. And the reason for that being is that the particles are really hard to dodge, the projectiles. And when you do have the kind of regular wands that shoot the yellow projectiles, those ones are a little bit easier to dodge. However, the legendary ones, the more rare ones, do fire super duper quick. So of course it will get harder to dodge with the rarity. However, the orb wands have always been kind of a staple in this game, with the winner and whoever's performing really well is usually has an orb wand in their inventory at some point. So Case Awesome right now does have that moon wand. The moon wand we have seen come in handy multiple times. I believe it may be a one hit elimination if you do hit someone with it fully charged. And now again, fully charged, if you hold down mouse one, it will charge up a big blast. And with the moon wand, the orb actually expands as well, so it becomes a very, very large orb, really hard to dodge. However, if you do miss it, you will be low on magic. So there we go. We got Dave Test, Case Awesome, Get Bread, and ODK all still hanging out. Let's see, do we have any close encounters right now? And it looks like we do. It looks like ODK and Get Bread are very close together. No. Dave Test is kind of creeping up on to ODK is what it looked like. However, Dave Test kind of went back. Maybe he didn't spot him, but they are really close together. It does look like we're kind of getting a better idea of how this map is gonna go. Looks like Dave Test and ODK maybe the next battle, or maybe that red. I'm not sure who the red is, but the red may also be coming in and trying to scoop up some eliminations right now. Because again, we have seen sometimes sometimes players do like to wait on the outside, wait for a battle to finish, and then kind of come in and eliminate whoever won the battle, because odds are they have taken some damage already. So that's why it is always good to keep some potions on you, because again, potions do give you back your health, so that can never hurt you. And you usually don't need to have your inventory full of wands. Usually you could kind of take a couple, maybe one for a long distance fight, and then one for a shorter distance battle, like the scatter wand. Maybe even the orb wand is kind of an in between, because it does kind of do both. I don't believe the orbs travel as far, however, they are very, very useful. So it does look like we do have Dave Test. It looks like they are trying to get. Oh, never mind. They are not trying to get ODK. They don't. Everyone's very close together right now. However, it does not look like anyone has spotted each other. So Dave Test is right above ODK right now. Get Bread kind of hanging out on the outside of here, and then Case Awesome is also kind of playing the storm right now. That's also a good idea. We haven't really seen anyone really play the storm along the outside. Usually people just try to get in the middle as fast as possible. So Case Awesome, again, they do have that charge ability. Not sure if they're just trying to spam mouse 1 or if they are charging. However, if they do hold down mouse 1, which is the left click, you will get a very, very big blast. So it does look like Dave Test was able to take out ODK. At some point, it looks like we did see that from Case Awesome's third-party point of view. Case Awesome, again, getting a little bit stuck in the storm right now. And we got Dave Test, Get Bread up here in playing the center of the storm. With the Case Awesome really deep in that storm. I hope that they do not fall victim to the storm, because that would be very unfortunate. However, it does look like Dave Test is now going to play the outside. It does look like they did spot Case Awesome. So Case Awesome falls in the storm. Unfortunate. So now we do got Dave Test and Get Bread. Looks like Get Bread is coming up behind Dave Test. Dave Test has spotted them, it looks like. Ooh, however, Get Bread does have that scatter wand. Scatter wand does work wonders up in those close quarters battles. However, something you do have to pay attention to is that players, if they are spamming their projectile from their wand, that can actually hurt you, because you will run out of magic at some point, and then the other player can take advantage of that. So you do Get Bread, building some walls, kind of protecting themselves. Both players looks like they are using the scatter wand. So we're going to have a little bit of a crazy battle coming down here. Looks like one of our players did swap over to the moon wand. Looks like that was Dave Test. And we do have kind of a duel going on right now between our two players. Get Bread, maybe they are waiting for an opportunity, and they did get that opportunity right now, as Dave Test was trying to get up close with that orb wand. Get Bread was able to eliminate them with the scatter wand. Now again, that scatter wand very, very powerful up in close quarters. So they did kind of bait Dave Test into coming in close, and then they were able to take care of them. So shout out to Get Bread on winning. That was our second game of the day, and now our next one is going to be All of Us is our room code. So All of Us, Aleph Us. And again, you guys type in All of Us, join the spectator. Join this player. Excuse me, I join the spectator. So you guys do want to make sure that you do join as the players, or else you will just be spectating like me. And you don't have to, because I'm doing it. So you guys do want to make sure that you join as players. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. We do like running these streams. It's really nice to have something to do on just really on the weekdays when we don't really have too much going on. I got classes going on. I'm sure everyone else has classes going on. But we're making the most of it. So we are having a good time here. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. The more the merrier is the saying. So again, thank you guys. We do appreciate it. And we do have our registration opening up tomorrow. So that's going to be really big. We are excited to have that out for you guys because it's always fun. It's always fun to see that you guys are interested in the classes and you guys are coming through and having a good time. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you do keep your eye on registration opening up tomorrow. So you do got 5 people. Is this going to be the same 5? Yep, we do got the same 5 coming in. And again, if you guys do want to do some emotes, if you do want to bust a move on the disco ball or under the disco ball, you just press B, and then that opens up the emote wheel, and you're good to go. So we are going to get a quick little overview of the map really, really quickly. And now, again, that is the bridge that I tell you looks like a big rectangle. However, as you can see, it does look pretty detailed. It's pretty impressive. So again, we are going to get a little bit of an overview. We do got the dragon again coming in. Got the lava. The lava has been a staple today. And the island has also been sort of a staple today. We've had those in a lot of our maps. But then again, we do got some different maps, like that middle left one I have not seen yet. I'm not even sure if we saw the desert today, that desert on the bottom. Maybe we have in the first game we played, but I don't think we had it last game. But again, we do have a nice variety of maps. If you guys do want to make some maps, make sure you sign up for the game design courses, more specifically the Battle Royale course, because again, we do kind of teach you guys how to make a game, how to customize a game like this. It's really, really cool. It was a new class last year. So we did have, so it was a new class last year, so we were able to actually kind of fix everything that happened in the first year running the class. So now it's a really, 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 really promising course. So make sure you guys do look into that. So it does look like everyone is going to be spawning into a different rectangle or a different square, excuse me, this time, because last map everyone spawned in, or 3 out of the 5 people spawned into the castle. So we do got everyone a little bit more spread out now. So hopefully that does give everyone a little bit more of a chance to loot. We do got Starburst opening up a chest. Looks like GetBread already has a wand. Dave Test may be still running around with nothing. And then we got Case Awesome has a chest, and ODK. Looks like there are some chests up there for them to get. So let's see if they are able to get anything. We're just going to monitor this real quick. See if these are good chests. Ooh, looks like they do get the Broom Wand. The Broom Wand is really good. I believe that is an Orb Wand, but it fires really, really quickly. They choose to not pick it up. However, maybe that will come back to bite them. But again, you do have to understand that some people have preferences in the different wands. Like some people do not like the Orb Wand, some people do not like the automatic, and some people don't like the Scatter Wand. So it really does all come down to preference and what you are personally good with. So now it does look like everyone has found the wand. Dave Test was able to get one. Looks like they were able to get a chest, actually. So ODK looks like they may be testing out the wand. Oh, he does pick up the Broom Wand. So now they have the Broom Wand and the Cane Wand. So those are 2 Orb Wands, I believe. Now we got Starburst. Looks like they are debating on what wands to pick up out of this bunch. I would pick up the Orb Wand right there because the Moon... Okay, it does look like they may have had some trouble, but they were able to get that Moon Wand. GetBread running around. Dave Test running around. ODK, Starburst, GetBread, Dave Test, ODK, Starburst, GetBread, Dave Test. What the heck? Something happened to Case Awesome. I'm not sure if they were taken down by someone, but we did miss that encounter. Or maybe they disconnected. But it looked like everyone was pretty far apart, so I'm not sure really what happened. However, we do got some action coming in. Maybe once the storm does come in, it will push those players together. It looks like whoever is orange is kind of holding the middle. So I think that is going to be... Okay. It looks like that's going to be Get Bread in the middle of the storm, in the eye of the storm right now. So they are kind of in a good spot right now because they are just going to let people come into them. So if they hide, they may even force an encounter between two other players, because now, as you can see here, it looks like all the players are kind of getting close. So we got Dave Test. Looks like they did spot Get Bread. So here we are going to have an intense battle right now in the middle of the map. So this is going to be for map control right now. However, it does look like both opponents, Starburst and ODK, are kind of creeping up here too, letting this happen. And then looks like they may swoop in and kind of farm whoever wins this. So Get Bread looks like they're going to beeline it for that chest. Maybe they could get a better wand here. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Or maybe even a potion. There is a potion down, so if they did take any damage, they should be good. And they do take that potion. Dave Test also running away. So whatever damage was done to the players should be reset right now. However, now we got ODK and Get Bread in a battle, with Get Bread being able to take him down. Not sure what happened there. ODK did have their back turned to Get Bread. And now Dave Test, as I said before, is going to try to swoop in. Ooh, but yep. Get Bread had Dave Test super duper low, because it looks like with only one projectile hitting right there, they were able to take him down. And then we do got Starburst up all the way up at the top of the mountain. No one's going to be hitting anything from up there. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because, again, projectiles do not reach that far. So this is going to be a showdown. Maybe they'll play chicken with the storm. Who knows? But it does look like Get Bread may be gathering materials to build up there. So again, Starburst all the way up at the top of that mountain. Get Bread, ooh, looks like Get Bread fell through their floor. So you got Get Bread trying to climb up the mountain without even needing stairs. And now that is something that you can do if it is a steep hill. Ooh, Starburst. Oh, no. What happened? I have no clue. It looks like both players may have eliminated each other at the same time. That is crazy. This is we had something. I think Starburst was able to win. However, we did have a double elimination right there, so it did kind of glitch out the game. That is really crazy. That was the first time I've seen that. We did have a similar thing happen yesterday with Sembly when we were playing Gem Race, and both players grabbed a gem at the same time, and that was the first time I've ever seen that. So there's always room for firsts here at youtube.com/brpclip. So that is pretty crazy. We have a couple of cool occurrences in the last 2 days. So we are going to get a game or two more in right now. We will see what our room code is. So our room code is going to be cool, fun. If you do want to join, make sure you do type in cool fun and then press join as player. I'm going to, again, join the spectator because I am casting for you guys. So let's see who we got coming in. We already got Get Bread in. We got Dave Test. We already got 4 people. We got Starburst coming back in, trying to get a repeat or maybe a cleaner victory. Because maybe they weren't okay with their name not showing up on stream, saying that they did win. It did look like it was really close, so I'm not 100% sure on what happened. But both players were taken out. So again, that is crazy. That has never happened before. So we are going to get going in about 30 seconds. We will see if anyone else does join. We have had 5 loyal players throughout this whole thing. We had, I think, a total of 7 different players playing, so that's always really cool to see. And again, shout outs to our 3 players who have played every game: Dave Test, Case Awesome, and ODK320. Thank you guys for tuning in. Starburst and Get Bread. I think you missed the first game. However, I think they both have 1 win under their belt with, well, maybe half a win under their belt, considering that double elimination that did occur. So we are going to take another look at the map. We do got the dragon coming in. We got the lava coming in. We got the crystals coming in. We got the bridge coming in. We do got some more maps out here. I have not seen the dice map yet today. Very unfortunate. I do like that map a lot because it does have some like floating dice in the air. It looks really, really cool. But I also do like these maps. I do like the dragon. I do like the bridge. I also do like the crystals, volcano, lava. All of that is really cool. Really, really one of a kind maps. So again, thank you to who created these maps. So we are still loading. We are just going to give it a little bit more time. Again, make sure you guys do have the Battle Royale in your foreground. Make sure it is open up front and center on your screen, because if you do have it in the background, sometimes it will take a while to load. Oh, but it looks like we do have everyone loaded in, so that is great. So we are going to get underway very, very shortly. So there we go. We are loaded in. It did take a little bit. However, we are good to go now with all of our players. Do we have everyone? Case Awesome, Dave Test, Starburst, ODK, and Get Bread. So yeah, we do have all 5 players in. Looks like we do have some maybe close together over there. Yes, so we do got our green and red players a little bit close. However, if they aren't sure if they are close, then we may not have an encounter for a little bit longer, because again, the real catalyst that does spark those encounters is going to be the storm. So once the storm does come in, we do get a lot more encounters. The first little minute or so is definitely to loot up. You got to make sure that you do find a chest or even just a wand laying around, because if you don't, you are done pretty much once that storm does start coming in and does start pushing our players together. Do got Get Bread. Looks like they may have gotten a little bit of a glitched chest right there. Looks like sometimes. Oh, never mind. That may have just been on my end. So I did see something. I did see a wand come out. However, it didn't really pop out, so I wasn't able to get the full overview. That may be a little spectator thing going on right there. However, you got Dave Test getting the wand, Starburst got a wand, ODK got a wand, Get Bread got a wand. And Case Awesome does have one. So everyone does look good to go. So here we go. It looks like Starburst and ODK are going to be our first battle of the day. So, or not of the day, of this game. So Starburst busting a move right now. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure if they're taunting ODK or what. But again, or maybe they're just playing around. But we do got Starburst running around. They do just have the regular King Wand. They do not have the Moon Wand, so they're not charging up anything. So again, we do got ODK and Starburst having a little bit of an encounter right now. This is the weirdest encounter I've ever seen. I'm not sure if Starburst... There's a llama over there, too. Okay, so we do got ODK and Starburst continuing their little battle. We are going to check in on everyone else. Case Awesome and Dave Test and Get Bread are all still a little bit further away. Now, ODK is trying to land a projectile with that charged Star Wand. And now that one is semi-automatic, and or it's only semi-automatic because it's a charge. However, it does only fire one of those yellow projectiles. So again, not the best when you do want to try and hit someone. However, it does do a lot of damage. But again, oh no, Starburst coming in with the Moon Wand now. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. So let's just make sure we do look at our other players. Case Awesome, Dave Test. No one else is in a battle right now. We got some kind of showdown going on right here. I'm not sure if ODK and Starburst know each other or what is going on, but they are definitely doing something. So again, we got Starburst running away. Ooh, whoa, and Getbread coming in from left field to go after Starburst right now. Getbread just swooped in out of nowhere. With that scatter one. I knew it wasn't ODK because ODK still had the star wand out, but Getbread coming in with that burst. Kind of scaring off Starburst. And now ODK looks like they may be going after Getbread now. So this is kind of a really, really weird battle that's ensuing between these three players. Now we are just again going to look at Case Awesome and Dave Test. They have been a little bit out of the action right now. And again, they still are a little bit out of the action. Most of the action is going on in the top left corner. As you can see right here, we are going to take a look at Starburst and ODK right here. Got Getbread also over there. Oh, Getbread was able to take down Starburst with that scatter wand. And now it looks like ODK's coming in. I'm not sure if they hit that or if they missed it. I'm not sure if they hit that or they missed it. Looks like they are hitting Getbread. However, that wand is not doing a lot of damage. Getbread now just noticed and is now starting to make their escape. Can they get away? I'm not sure if they can get away. This is going to be a very, very, very tough battle again. ODK, I'm not sure if they're running out. I know that the charge wands do take up a lot of mana, or not mana, magic. So again, really, really tough. Really tough to see how this is going to go on. But again, now we have an Orb Wand coming in. Dave Test looks like they are trying to get rid of Getbread right now. Getbread building very, very well. Getbread may also be a little bit low from that encounter with ODK. Dave Test looks like they may be giving up right now. May not be going for the chase. Getbread, if I was Getbread, I would make sure to heal up with a potion. I'm not sure if they did already because I do know that they were able to grab a chest. So, Bread unleashing a very large charge shot. However, they did miss. So now we have Case Awesome and ODK very, very close together. Let's see how this is able to go. Case Awesome, ooh, with I think just one burst of that charge wand. I mean, not the charge wand, the scatter wand was able to take down ODK. And now we have Case Awesome taking down Getbread. Oh, it looks like they are getting hit pretty heavy from those orb wands. And we do have Dave Test winning that. Wait. Don't tell me that was another double elimination. I think it was. So we did have another double elimination. That's 2 in a row where we have an unknown winner. Both players were just kind of going at it. Not surprised that they did get double eliminated right there. Because we did have Case Awesome was just running into those orbs while also trying to attack Dave Test with that scatter wand, and he did a good job. It's just that both players were eliminated at the same time. So again, that is pretty crazy. 2 times in a row that has happened. So this is going to be our last game. Our room code is going to be doubles. So that is DOUBLES. And you do want to just make sure that you do join that as spectator. So we do got some of our players coming back in. We do got Dave Test, Getbread, the real Dan, and ODK, and maybe Case Awesome will come back in also, and it does look like they have come back in. I believe Starburst has also been in, so maybe we will get them in. We will wait a couple seconds. However, maybe the real Dan will take their place. So we are going to get started with this match. This is going to be our final match of the day. So we've had 2 double eliminations, and then I think Nona's Cookies, Nona's Brownies, Nona's Baked Goods won the first game, and then Get Bread won the second game, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. And then we had 2 double eliminations back to back. So there you go. There you have it. We've had a pretty intense game. We've had some pretty intense games so far. So taking a quick little overview of the map, we do got the dragon coming in top left. We got the bridge coming in top right. We got we finally have the dice block coming in the middle right there. So again, that is one of my favorite maps. Again, just because it looks pretty cool. We got the islands, we got the volcano. Again, the volcano has been a staple today, and then we got the walls coming in the middle. So I did mention how when the walls are in the middle, it could make it pretty tough to kind of navigate through the map, because it does make it harder to kind of cross through the middle, obviously, because there are giant walls up there. So if you do want to get to this part, to that part, you will either have to build up or figure something else out. But again, here is that big dice block that I am talking about. I'm not even sure if that is a dice block or if it's just triangles with numbers on it, but it does look pretty cool nonetheless. And it is kind of just floating in the air. And we do got, so we are underway right now. And we do got 3 people landing at the dice block area right now. We got ODK landing on it, Case Awesome landing near it, and then I also believe Get Bread landing under it. So they're all on different levels of elevation right now. And I think they were all able to grab wands as well. Where are they? There is a wand up here for ODK. However, I think they are draining the color out of it. So again, I did mention that when you do land on something as big as that, it does drain the color from it, and it will drain the color from it on the minimap as well. As you can see, you can already see that it is starting to fade on the minimap. So I do like that. It is a very nice touch having that dynamic minimap. Makes it look really cool. Case Awesome is trying to hit ODK right now, but I'm not sure if they will be able to, because I'm not sure if those projectiles are reaching. Now, there's a limit. You can't just toss your projectiles all over the place. There is always going to be a limit as to how far they go. We have Dave Test running around also. Not sure if they were able to kind of get something, kind of get a wand going. Again, ODK draining all the color out of that dice, so they will be probably maxed out by the time this is over with, because again, you do see in the minimap that that is gray, and you can see it here, that is gray. So what was once bright red is now charcoal gray. So I do like that. I do like that touch right there. They are trying to have, Case Awesome and ODK are trying to have a little bit of a long range encounter. However, again, as I did mention, not sure if it's going to work out. You got ODK falling off the dice block. However, again, as I did mention, no fall damage. It does look like ODK is trying to climb up to get a little sneak attack on Case Awesome. Oh, but Case Awesome is ready for it, but they jump down. They jump all the way down. ODK is able to get some free hits onto Case Awesome. Case Awesome is glitched in the air. Oh, they were eliminated by ODK in the air. With that scatter wand. So scatter wand is really, really good. Again, I did mention that up close, and even with hitting opponents, makes it really, really easy, because again, a lot of projectiles means a lot of opportunities to hit the opponent. So here we got Get Bread running up onto Dave Test. Ooh, and they do have that moon wand. So the moon wand, again, the charge wand makes a really, really large projectile. And now we got a... Oh, so Get Bread was able to take down Dave Test with the moon wand. It was a little bit delayed. However, now we got the real Dan pulling up onto Get Bread. So now we have our final 2 right now, ODK and the real Dan. So that was a really, really quick double elimination right there, with Get Bread taking down Dave Test, and then the real Dan coming in, swooping in, and like a hawk, and getting Get Bread when he was low on health, I believe. So now you got the real Dan kind of playing a little passive. I don't think they even took any damage from that encounter because it did look like they were able to get rid of Get Bread really quickly. Now the real Dan is in the storm right now. I think they were trying to get a wand. However, now they're good. Now they are within the borders of the storm, so they should be good to go. Again, it does get a little bit tough right now, especially when you got this going on. It does get a little bit tough when you did have the wall right there, and you're kind of cornered in by the storm. However, the real Dan making quick work, building up and over, so they are in the clear. And now they are going to kind of build a little bit of a base right here up in the sky. That's always good to see. You always like to see people using the building because it's a feature. So when they don't use it, it kind of just puts you at a disadvantage. Sometimes you do see people not using it, and then they are able to be taken out very quickly. And then you also see some people being able to use it to their advantage, putting up walls, letting them be able to escape, or even building up high so they are able to get the high ground. So again, you always want to make sure that you are using that. We do got ODK and the real Dan in a... It looks like they are getting really close. So this is going to be... We are setting the stage for our final showdown right now. Looks like the real Dan is trying to go over to the right flank. And ODK, not sure if they even saw the real Dan. ODK fell off their whole thing. They may be trying to knock down the real Dan. Is that the plan? Is that the plan right here, ODK? So I'm not sure what they are doing right now. They are running away a little bit. And now the real Dan... Oh, so it does look like ODK was looking for that chest right there. Maybe they are a little bit low on health. Maybe they need a potion. Or maybe they just aren't comfortable with the wands that they have. And they are trying to get a better one for their final showdown right here. So again, we do got the storm moving in. We got a pretty small circle right now. So both of our players will need to duke it out sooner rather than later. Will we see another double... Will we see another double elimination or not? That is the question. Now, I'm hoping that we get a clear-cut winner for the final game. However, today has been a little bit weird. It has been a little bit crazy. We have never had a double elimination. And then we had 2 today. So, you never know what could happen. We do have the real Dan and ODK. Looks like they are going in for the final duel. Let's see what wands they choose to use. ODK looks like they are using the semi-automatic star wand, I believe. But they do pick up the moon wand. Both players have a moon wand. And ODK was able to hit the real Dan, it looked like. However, it was not fully charged. So the real Dan and ODK are both fully charging their wands up right now. ODK does look like they are able to hit the real Dan. So ODK is able to take victory on the last game of the day. Congratulations to ODK for winning. Congratulations to all of our players for participating. And congratulations to the 4 players that were in a double elimination, because that was the first time that happened. So you were part of history right there. So we are done for today. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We are going to be running Sembly tomorrow, and then maybe we will get racing in soon, maybe next week, maybe the week after. We will work on it for you guys, and we will get it up for you guys, because playing something new is always fun, and you can add it to the rotation, and it'll be really cool. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you do want to check out more stuff, make sure you go to youtube.com/brpclips. You're already there, and go check out our videos. And again, registration opens tomorrow, so make sure you do stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern for Sembly. All right, I'll see you.